of beautiful,
wow.
let's talk about Mark a little bit.
Wow.
Oh my God! You are back in
Okay.
force.
All right. Well, if you don't get enough hours of beauty sleep that you really need, Kym is going to show us how we can look like we've done that, including feeling better, or is it,
and looking better.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like just tricking the camera, if you will, or you know, maybe your friends at when you're driving to school or whatever. So here is the thing. If you've pulled an all-nighter, which we know Christina and Mark do all the time, you guys, it's
like
stuff
out
to
there.
tell
Wow.
you.
We are out
I'm
there.
telling you,
I could write a book
that
on
mechanical
this too.
bull never gets old in my life.
We are wild and crazy, but if you really knew, it is hard sometimes. I think you go to sleep very quickly.
I like boom. I see the bed and I have to get there before I fall on the floor.
Mark and I are a little bit more, it takes a little bit more time to kind of drop down there. Yeah. So anyway, here is what I'm going to tell you. If you haven't slept for a while, it shows the next morning oftentimes, and it shows that you've pulled an all-nighter. So you can have dark circles under your eyes. Also, without a lot of good sleep, it can create acne because of the stress on your body. Like, oh, do you do this? It's like, it's 11 o'clock. Oh my gosh, it's 12. I still haven't, and you're almost
and I get
like
mad at myself.
Yeah.
Or if I wake up at 3, I'm like, really?
Exactly.
Really? Am I thinking about the dirty dishes that I didn't clean up last night?
Exactly. Or what the segment is tomorrow. So here's a couple of things that you can do.
I don't have people.
Exactly. You do.
So
many times you can get bags under your eyes. And do you know what bags under your eyes really are, or the dark circles?
What are they?
It's stagnant blood that has not drained from the body because you've just been kind of laying there like that. So what I wanted to do, which most people already know, feel these, you guys. These are green tea bags that I put in the freezer, literally in the freezer. And this really will help, honestly. Underneath is where the blood vessels are, right? Oh my gosh.
She puts it on my neck. I hate
He hates
cold.
cold.
Oh, you do?
He hates cold.
Like that
yeah,
one,
I do
especially
too.
When a hot flash is coming, it's like, you know, all out. But what happens is, most of you again know this.
This is
that
great.
the cold and the caffeine brings down the puffiness and the redness.
I was gonna say, well, can I just use an ice cube? But I see you got the caffeine.
Yeah, the caffeine, and there's also a compound.
Feels amazing.
The plant compounds in the green tea just naturally takes out that puffiness.
So is this an old tea bag, or is this a like
you know what?
one
It could be either. It really could. You could have used it if you don't take all the caffeine out.
But you know what? It smells medicinal too.
Doesn't
so
it?
you get
It's soothing.
Can you smell it? How lovely that green tea
I'm
is.
trying to fall asleep.
I know,
okay,
exactly.
quiet, okay.
But now I'm not going to let you fall asleep because it's my segment. So, are you ready? If you don't want to do the old wives' tale of the green tea, guess what? This is what you can do. You can just do, and let's all do it together. And I want cameramen and everyone. Ready? Jumping jacks. 10. Here we go. And 1, 2. Come on, Owen Bailey. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Owen Bailey. 7.
What's happening right now?
9, 10. Okay, no one did it with me.
I'm exhausted. What does that do? Doesn't it rev you up?
I am so glad you said that. What happens is your blood vessels all throughout your body, sometimes, oh, I'm coming to work and I'm all puffy. Well, guess what? Do I ever do that? I hope not.
That's what you look like when you get out of the car in the morning.
Exactly.
You just do the puffy part, that's all.
Yeah, I know. And what happens is the blood vessels, there's no muscles in your blood vessels. So what happens is the body relies on movement to keep your lymphatic drainage system moving. Right. So if you're like, oh, I didn't sleep and then now I'm not going to move, I'm just going to, nothing is moving through you. So those jumping jacks everyone want to do it again?
No, we're good.
Yeah, we all want to do
we're
it.
good.
Okay, no.
So you should do 100.
But that makes sense though. It does.
Doesn't it?
No,
right?
it really
the
does.
lymphatic drainage?
Yeah.
So you can do that in a pinch, which is a great thing. Now, you know I love to come up with these fun little beauty tips, and I actually have this today, and I'm going to show you a picture in a minute. But there's 3 quick things you can do with makeup. First, you can put the white liner. Have you done this?
Yes.
White liner in the rim of your eye, because, you know, when you haven't slept, you get a little bit of redness there, no matter what your age. You can be 15 all the way to 80. Another thing is using a nice bright blush and a bright lipstick, just to give that pop, and it just makes you look a little bit more alive. Let's look at our beautiful, she's one of our segment producers. This is Morgan.
She still looks
like,
beautiful.
I know, she's like 10.
Natural.
Not really, but she's so young and beautiful. But, you know, she said that she didn't have a good night's sleep, probably out partying, Morgan. And
she's working. She's a producer here.
That's
so
right.
She's working
She
hard.
never parties, yeah.
Does she
So
have any makeup on?
She has nothing on, Mark. And she
beautiful.
says she has dark circles. I don't really
Natural.
see them, but she says she has them. Now let's look with just the 3 tips I showed. White underneath her eye, a little
wow.
punch of blush, and a little punch of that bright lipstick.
Wow.
That is all we did different to her. Now, one other thing.
We're going to put her phone number up at the top.
Yeah, wow.
Exactly. So anyway, no, I'm saving her for Hunter and Alexander. Yeah, and anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys, that is another little tip, right? And now these are my cozy socks, and I wear them every night. Smell them, Mark. No, just
Smell
kidding.
it.
Okay, yeah.
Smell it.
Wow.
So, but seriously, I wear warm, cozy socks, and I also do a mask every night, and I will tell you why. And there really is a reason for this. When you sleep with soft, warm socks, your circulation improves, because if your feet are cold, you don't get good circulation.
I sleep with socks.
Do you really?
Oops, yes.
Oh, what's happening?
Somebody
over
just
there?
fell out of bed.
Someone just fell asleep.
that's-
Someone just fell asleep in the middle of my segment.
Okay.
So that's one thing. And then the other thing is the eye mask, total darkness, Mark, and you should try this, increases the melatonin in our bodies, which helps us to go to sleep. So just get a little pair of fuzzy socks and a mask that covers your eyes, and you're all set.